Welcome back to Sacred Therapy, guys. As you guys can probably hear by my voice, I'm still very congested. uh, but I'm As if you're new here, and we're about to dive into what the divine masculine has to say to the divine feminine. Or if you watched yesterday's reading, uh, the reverse. So if you don't fit into the roles, you don't have to. Everybody is on a spectrum of both. We got little dibble dabbles in here. We show up in different energy all the time. I was afraid this was gonna happen. My headphones is messed it up. Alright, hold on guys. I'm gonna try not to lose y'all. But I'm gonna try to turn these off because I'm not about to listen to this in my ear this time. How am I about to listen to that in my ear the whole time? But so I was shuffling the cards similar to what I did with the divine feminine side, right? Uh Let me get this charger thing for my headphones, guys, because I feel like in our divine masculine energy, the counterparts are uber frustrated with the masculine, their own masculinity, maybe, and just in general. So the divine masculine is frustrated with themselves too. Divine feminine, uh, they got so much going on. Sometimes it does feel like, running around like a chicken with your head cut off, you know what I'm saying? So there is that. And when I was shuffling, asking spirit if we should do a divine masculine to divine feminine reading, just in case the divine masculine is here, there was a lot of me not wanting it to be the cards that came out. So like the page of freaking pentacles came out and I'm like, oh my god, this turtle ass energy. And I told y'all I'd be getting frustrated with spirit. I'm like, spirit, we ain't doing this shit. What happened to all that energy of the emperor that you was throwing out? Right. So I cut the deck again, reshuffle, was like, nah, we're not doing this page of pentacles ass energy. But I feel like it's important to let yourself. So I feel like the masculine is also trying to be more patient with himself. And I just realized my little cute little concentration and memory vitamins. I found these. I probably ain't gonna be able to find them no more, but that's okay. Oh, not really. But they taste familiar. And I don't remember from where. So if y'all try them, they do work. You gotta eat a whole pack though. My memory need all the help it can get, okay? I work in the tech and education field, so and then I dabble in this car business. There's 1,001 things going on up here, you guys. Ooh, spirit was cleared up a nostril, just at least one. I need at least one, spirit. Thank you. Ooh, getting this clear quartz in here. Ooh. I rebuke you. Listen here. Trying to get rid of this sickness. I got my electrolytes, you guys. Finna try this. Found this at the stir. Sodium, magnesium, calcium, chloride, potassium, and lactate. Sweetened with glucose and gluten-free. Scientific formula. Premium hydration. I need to look up all of these ingredients later. This is as much as my video log as it is your guys' reading, okay? So I feel like rituals have been very important. So divine feminines, I think your divine masculines want you to know that they are spiritual. They are conscious of what is in their habits. That's why they are conscious of what is in yours, and it is frustrating. For both of you, when you and the other person, right, fall short of the hope, the prayer, right? So I got a couple more. I think this one is citrine, clear quartz, I believe. This one, I can't remember. Huh. I'm gonna see if my Google thing will look it up. We'll see. It's got this wire on it. I'd like to get me a cord for this, but I used to collect rocks. Another fun fact, alright? I'm gonna just drop random fun facts about me as a reader so that y'all can get to know me a little bit better, so that way we not strangers, you know what I'm saying? I have seen some folks posting comments that makes me so excited. I know one person was having trouble with the audio. For the most part, YouTube audio reader algorithm for the most part knows what I'm saying, but I do need to figure out some video editing so I could throw my own captions up there, because that would be nice. I don't know how you do that or how long it would take, but I'm just OCD enough. At least I want to throw up the pieces where it messes it up, and I can be like, actually I said this. Hold up now, I gotta figure this out. I'm new as a creator to YouTube. I was looking at me hyping channels and I'm like, dang, I didn't know I can give other people so many points. I'm gonna need y'all to hype me and give me some points, please. Hook it up, alright? It's time to get the show on the road. Oh, what am I doing? So I think it's hard, divine feminist, I really think it's hard for the divine masculine to relax. You know what I'm saying? It's just like go, 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 go. Right? I do want to see. Maybe it'll dot my hand in there. We finna see. Ooh, it says aquamarine. Didn't we get that card before, guys? And the crystals? Ooh, it almost grabbed my crystal deck for the divine masculines. Aquamarine. Crystal meaning. Look at me already having stuff. Just chilling around the crib. This is my piece. Yes, so aquamarine considered a stone of pure communication. That's why I reshuffled, because I was like, Spirit, we are not going to have the divine feminine sharing all this vulnerability and the divine masculine sharing all this ego space trash. You know, nobody want to hear all that bullshit. Okay. So, yes, a stone of pure communication, helping to open a clear channel between the heart and throat chakras. Wearing or carrying it may assist in choosing the right words and tone during communication. The watery blue stone is said to promote balance and emotional healing, offering a regenerative energy. You guys, unbeknownst to me, this one and this one, I've been sleeping right beside my bed on my nightstand. You know what I'm saying? So this aquamarine citrine combination right here. Get my green and orange together. Y'all mind y'all's business. Yes. It's believed to support wisdom, intellect, knowledge, and clarity of mind, enhancing ideas and focusing on clear communication during disagreements. So I feel like the divine masculine is sending you a lot of energy. You know what I mean? Like inspiration to focus in the chaos. Ooh, spirit. Be on point because with this clear quartz, because I'm like wisdom, clearing channels of communication. We got throat chakra, heart chakra coming up again already in this reading. Don't worry, guys. We are going to start the love letter, but I have to get this out. Ooh, we already 11 minutes in. That's okay. This is all important. We just getting our medicine first, okay? We needed our medicine in 3D, so we getting it. Let's do clear quartz. Amplification, clarity, deep connection to spiritual energy. Known as a master healer, and is used for amplifying intentions, cleansing, and balancing all chakras. Yeah, because there was a lot of like just worry, doubt, right? Coming through. What about this and that and that and this and this and that, right? So I wanted to really cleanse the energy here. So I'm putting this over here. And this aquamarine right here. You feel me? Right in front of y'all's seat. So y'all can feel some of that love too, that healing. You know what I'm saying? Spirit be giving me these gifts. So yes, look. What's up? Let's show up. Alright, citrine spirit. What we doing with this citrine? I bet this is citrine. Absolutely, boy. I mean, theirs is all nice and polished, but oh, y'all can't see that. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, happiness, memory, creativity. Known as the happy stone, bring bright energy, success, and prosperity. Attracts wealth, abundance, and joy. Ideal for manifesting and achieving goals. I know that's motherfucking right. I'm gonna keep them all three of them together here real quick. So, divine feminine, the divine masculine wants you to know that they are stepping through all this confusing energy, this chaos, this stuff in the 3D, and letting you know that they do see this vision for y'all's future. You are the person that they are making all the moves for. As scary as that is to admit, because there was hella resistance to get to this message right here. Drag you kicking and screaming the whole way, okay? I don't want to feel my feelings. And Divine Feminine, I feel like you know this and you understand it best too, because if y'all watch the Divine Feminine readings, I'm better with my head than my heart. There's something about that too, and also something about why we needed that aquamarine for that throat and heart chakra healing. So we're not gonna leave that out. We will be addressing that and understanding why these doors have been closed. Okay, closed, open but closed for real. Curious. Wait a minute. Right? And if your masculine is not in this energy, then perhaps this particular reading might not be for you. But they could be feeling this. Maybe they just been doing like a little bit of pullback or something. A little bit of sort through. Yeah. They've really been trying to hone in on the wish fulfillment in their careers. They are definitely focused on their bag. There's definitely gonna be some mirroring between this reading and the other reading, so y'all should definitely check out the messages to the DM as well as from the DM. This is from the DM to the Divine Feminine. No. Yeah. From the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Let me not confuse all of us. You guys, my brain is still a little foggy, which is why I took my little memory vitamins. I don't know if they kick in that well. Immediately, I meant. Yeah, so you see how she's throwing. I like this card. Shout out again to Jalissa's messages for creating this deck. The reader is awesome. All right. But I like how like she's throwing her wish upon the stars back up into the sky, you know. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is giving it to Spirit. Divine Feminine, I think that's important to note. And that may be why you haven't heard anything yet in the 3D. Alright? Because there was also a lot of frustration. So I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines are going to look at this and roll their eyes and smack their teeth like, oh man, what we finna say now? Y'all gotta stop being like that. Divine Feminine, it's okay. It's okay. Calm. You safe here. It's okay. They also see you as their wish fulfillment too, so I don't want to miss that. Spirit, we got any more tarot? What else is the tea? Spirit, like, you know, spilled everything with these crystals. We said wish fulfillment. Well, that's that. Spirit, is you serious? We get the Sun card and the wish fulfillment. All right. They see this with you. Yeah. And Divine Masculines have given the situation to Spirit. So perhaps they're also in this waiting energy. Okay. Waiting for a sign from Spirit. Right? Yeah. I'm a little nosy. I'm gonna pull a sign. Yeah, they're waiting because they don't want to feel all of those barriers again in the 3D, right? Like that's why there was a lot of this frustrated energy. Come on, Spirit, we're gonna have to give her the real, man. Can't sugarcoat this for her. Can't just be all fluff and nice. Come on, what is it? I feel like you said you wanted some positive. I love how it's major arcana. Alright, what is the Divine Masculine want to say? Spirit. That's it. Yeah. So I feel like some of our divine masculines are in this energy, because in the 3D they're still very hurt by some things, or perhaps they are not in the 3D like ideal space. For this to come together right now, even though it is the vision. Or perhaps if you guys are coming together, like you do have this Nine of Pentacles energy and this Sun energy with that Hangman, and you guys have been together, and perhaps they have been pulling back in this waiting energy. It may be because they are healing the ways in which they have viewed your shadows. Divine Feminine. Ooh, Spirit. Ooh, that's why we only got 4 cards. So angel number 4 is also very significant. And I know y'all lazy, so I'm finna look that up for you guys. Wanna write now. Yeah, so does he, Divine Feminine. Wants to write now. Oh, when it gonna be ready? I just let that sound like boom, boom, clap. Boom, boom, clap. Oh, I had some other channel songs. I am not going to forget, Spirit. Thank you. My ADHD brain circled that back around. 4 angel. A mystical sign from our guardian angels reminding us of their protective presence and guiding us into the spiritual realm with positive energy affecting various aspects of our personal lives. Yeah, so I feel like it's important that both counterparts, because I'll be talking about how the roles don't do it, so we won't get caught up in divine feminine, divine masculine, but how you can ADHD brain, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Don't want that negative energy in there. For sure. Alright. Hydration. All this mouth breathing. I feel like all y'all see me have is like orange and yellow drinks. She just always got her favorite color. Oh yeah, the songs. Thank you, Spirit. They probably like this mug be doing. I hope you got your snacks, your drinks. Y'all can eat too. I've been taking my vitamins, my medicine. Hell, do a workout while you listening to this reading. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the divine masculine wants you to know that they support you in doing whatever it is that you need to do. And they're also like, even though they're frustrated in the 3D, they know, they have that clarity. They know that you're healing. They know that you're finding your joy. And they are too. And they want their wish fulfillment. And I think for some of them, they're also realizing it's not all light and sunshine and rainbows on their side either. They have to do the shadow work every day too still. You know what I mean? Not to tip the scales, but to keep everything in balance, right? To do the work for the light side, right? So they've been feeling, we're gonna get some light messages. That nurturing energy in me done kicked in. I'm like, oh my goodness, why is he? What is that? Poseidon? He was about to be Zeus. He was about to be Zeus. Why is he upside down? Queen. King of Pentacles can't just be. I mean, this was masculine energy, so you could definitely have a female masculine or a male masculine. To each is their own. Okay, everybody is welcome here. This is going to be a safe space. If you are not a fan of diversity, you know what I'm saying, and you only want to sit at the table with people that are just like you, that look just like you, then I am definitely not the reader for you. And you could save both of us some time and kick rocks. So I feel like there's still some of that, like, I'll fuck a motherfucker up if I need to type shit. Divine feminines, they still feeling protective over you. They feel like, listen, they don't get in their shadow too much. But what you going through over there, girl? What you going through over there, girl? Yeah, because they third eye chakra is getting downloads and downloads and downloads, okay? And they feel like spirit is kind of holding them back. And they get that you know, independent queen, you know, boss, empress energy, right? Remember what I said about y'all being in this together. Y'all are each other's divine safety net in the spiritual world, in the physical world too. Regardless of if there's this waiting energy. So I think we still trying to learn how to be okay in our masculine, in our healthy masculine energy, right? When we're not getting our way, right? So divine feminine, the divine masculine is currently still working on that, even though he does show up in like the divinest masculine energy that could be like super plugged in. Third eye chakra banging, right? Ooh, and the throat chakra is right under there. We gonna take it. Oh man, with the infinity underneath it, because my masculine is plugged into infinity. So again, this is the number 27 on this card, but the infinity makes me think of the infinity symbol, and I'm gonna say it. 8 just came to mind. We also have, I could see the number 3. This looks like a 3 right there. Y'all know, but the infinity being the 8 symbol, don't play with me. Number 5, throat chakra just changed. So divine masculines. Ooh. Yeah, the divine masculine is plugged into like all the different timelines. Divine feminine. So they see you. They see you. Because they see pieces of them in you and in how you move. Ooh, I was just like, whoop. And this is 26, the transformation through connection. I swear this came out in yesterday's reading. The divine masculine messages from the divine feminine reading. And this one is from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So they are also being transformed within this connection to you, and I think that's important. Whoo! And this third eye chakra, bow, turned on. I love how that just stuck to my head. With the crown chakra and the throat chakra And we plugging this mug into infinity. You feel me? Okay. With the throat chakra and the transformation through connection on that solar plexus chakra. Divine feminine, don't you play with them. Who don't you play with them? And even sick, I ain't had to I ain't had to do all of that. Right? That shit would have probably stayed up there for a while. Yes, third eye. We got throat chakra. Plugging this crown chakra into infinity. Infinity. The transformation central. Oh, and really, there was 3 more cards just chilling over here on top of this because we was about to get some characteristics. But before we get into the characteristics, 3101 was on the clock right then and there. We're gonna take that number 5. So root chakra, angel number 1, divine masculines are also healing all of their kundalini serpent. Ooh, now I know why the serpent symbol been showing up. Like our spines look like what? What kind of animal does that look like? That's all vertebrae. Yep, because they're birthing the new 23. So we've had lots of 5. So divine masculines are going through yes mirroring light work as they are in the well of dreams, because we had all of these cards, this transformation, birthing the new, and this well of dreams was definitely in the counterpart reading or in the divine feminine reading. One of the last 2 readings that I just did. Me and Spirit be talking. Alright. 26 could be a significant birthday or age. 23, birthday or age. Yeah, that 5 is showing up. We got number 55, so 2 and 3 is also 5 with that double digit number. If you follow numerology, then that is, oh my goodness, and crown chakra is the number 7. Ooh-wee. For my younger generation, this is hilarious, even though I don't put this as okay for kids. 6, 7. Somebody mentioned that to me the other day. Alright, infinity. This red string out of here. Ooh, they cleaning up their side of the street too. Divine feminine talking about getting this red string out of here. So another concept about me as a reader that you will see, I don't see a red string when I see divine connections or soulmates. I see like in the Hercules movie, like the white cord that she can't cut on Hercules' life. Yeah, that's what I see. It's there's no cutting it. But those red connections, those ones that are purely just, intimacy based. Those, ooh, that's perfect, Spirit. Alright, I found it. Let's go in infinity. Crown chakra, third eye the chakra, throat chakra, root chakra. And then we have the well of dreams, transforming through connections and birthing the new. Ooh, divine feminine. The divine masculine has been traveling on this journey with you this entire time and felt everything that you said, heard everything that you said, experienced everything that you experienced right along beside you. My heater just cut off. I'm probably gonna have to turn that back on because being out in the cold is why I sound like this. And yes, my shirt does say goat. So yeah, we gonna give you your props. The collective of counterparts that I'm tapping into, that I'm able to channel, that I'm able to read for. You guys are definitely, yeah, making things clear. So a Sagittarius could be important, and then be careful of this reminds me of like that like spiritual like warfare type of energy. Like make sure that it's only you and spirit and your counterpart, you know what I mean? So there's clarity coming in. Somebody is eating their fruits and vegetables. The number one is also significant. So there is a reason why I looked at that care card. We just gonna take that one, and then I am gonna give these a nice little firm shuffle so that we can get some characteristics. Uh yeah, the divine masculine wants to provide you with the clarity that you need, you know, to move forward, as well that reassurance that you need too in the 3D. Yeah. I feel like they're also like kind of terrified of like sabotaging it too. So they like get why you did what you did. Okay, we're gonna have these four spirit. Ooh, longevity. So Scorpio could be significant. Yeah, we had the first, the date. The first could be a birthday. We have Sagittarius, so that would be December, late November, early December. Yeah, chrysanthemums coming out again with that sun energy. Yeah, so they want to protect this connection and provide you with the clarity that you need to make the moves that you need to make to build that new you, divine feminines, okay? Because they really believe in you. Spirit looking at me like, you get all of that from this. I gave you four cards. You saying all of this. Mm. And they admire your strength, divine feminines. They really do. The number 19 could be significant. Mm. Sagittarius showing up twice, so you got double fire signs. So it could be like maybe you or they have strong Sagittarius placements in their chart. So that's what I mean by signs. So this could be Sun, Moon, Gemini rising, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, right? They may also like, cause this is about timing, but they may also like watches, maybe antiques, maybe like grandfather clocks type deal. Yeah, Scorpio could be significant. Earth signs is also on the table. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Pinnacle energy here. The sun is Leo energy. I feel like the sun could also be all the fire signs. So we're going to say Aries, Leo, Sag, right? They admire your strength. And you or them may also like this fennel. Ooh, the marigold just popped out 3 times with the counterpart reading in a row. Positivity. So dreams are very significant. Here we have that Leo energy I literally just mentioned. The age 40 could be very significant. Marigold in Latin. I think I might have got that one a little bit better, but probably not. I don't know how to pronunciate no Latin. Leaves could also be significant. So fall, the month of fall, that could be their favorite season. I love me some fall. Okay, hey. They have all this emotion. And see what I'm saying? So that's 444. Again, wow, this is such mirroring energy. I'm about to Google it for you guys because like I said, we lazy. So I'm gonna do the 444 and see what 444 angel number meaning says. Has divine support, stability, and that you are on the right path. It's a message of encouragement from your angels that your hard work, diligence, and strong foundations are leading to success, clarity, and achieving your goals. Positivity, longevity. Yeah, they are in it for the long haul, divine feminines. In case that was not clear with this marriage right here. And she had that commitment card pop out. There's lots of mirroring. It's also a sign. Yeah, especially during tough decisions or challenges. Yeah, so they are supporting you energetically, divine feminine, even if they cannot be there in the physical with this moon and that unknown, so unseen as well, right? Oh, that's nice with the like the cute little like I don't know if this is some type of incense burner back here. But yeah, they are cleansing their emotions as well when it comes to this connection, when it comes to the experiences that y'all have experienced, right? Oh, yes, with that inner peace. The number 43 or the age 43 could be extremely significant. Oh, let me not forget the sign on this card. There's also a Cancer right here. Okay, for my Cancers that are on a divine counterpart journey. Perhaps they like candles. And violets and their peace is very, very important. And what sign is this? Spirit. Hold on, because I don't remember all of them. I think, is this Gemini? What is this? Pisces. Whew. Ooh, excuse me. So there you could be a Pisces. Peace could be very important. They should have strong planet placements in the Pisces sign, right? Or their Pisces placement, whatever house that's in, that could be also very significant. Yeah, so their moon placement could also be significant. Their sun placement, of course. All right, guys, let us get. Oh, I did forget one of the decks. Let me get some of the drink, and then I will. Get y'all some of these messages. Excuse me. Get y'all some of these messages. Tranquility. Ooh. And I feel like that's the energy that they're sending you. And that's the energy that they're feeling from you too. Yeah. Spirit, guides, guardians. What's the divine masculine? What to say? It's the divine feminine. With these eights, I want you. Period. Clarity. Bam. Right there. Hey, what's up with all these? Bottom of the deck. Little pop outs. Divine feminists, they also want you to know I am a very jealous person. So your divine masculine is a very jealous person, okay? So all this talk about somebody else. Ooh, that makes me remember the songs. Hold up with this. I meant what I said. I meant what I said with the strength. Okay. Hold on, because we have these songs that we need to talk about, okay? Because it's Coco Jones. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So, how come? Oh, how come? So, this is the song. So, you got to go hear it too. Here we go by Coco Jones. How come when I see your name on my lock screen, I already know what it means? I was rolling in his bed. You was rent free in my head. I thought I was done with that lease. Please. I want to love another person. Can I please love another person this time? Oh, me. I've been putting all this work in and you still got a place in my mind. Why it's got to be your way? I want it to be mine. What you think this is foreplay must be out of your mind. They tell me to ignore her. Don't you think that I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried? Ooh, maybe this is why this is on bottom of the deck energy. Divine masculine. He have two minds. You guys will find out why here in a second. I know when you said goodbye, you ain't mean no goodbye. Here we go. I know when you get to liking my pictures, it's time. Here we go. Over and over and over we go. Older and older and older. But so, soon as I finally meet someone else that I like, here we go. I already know, could never be a bitter person because I'm grown. You always outside. Take your ass back home. Pulling up on me, boy, you wrong. Why it's gotta be your way? I want it to be mine. What you think this is? Foreplay must be out of your mind. They tell me to ignore. Don't you think that I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried? And then they keep going with the same couple few verses over again. Better man, why don't you just be the better man? Why I gotta be the bigger man? You just want to be the middle man trying to get in between. Why don't you just be the better man? Why I gotta be the bigger man? You just want to be the middle man trying to get in between. All right. So, with that, I'm a very jealous person. Yeah, they don't like all of that third party bullshit. If they do have a third party, um, they are kind of probably frustrated too with Spirit. Cause I kind of got frustrated with Spirit in the beginning of this reading. I was like, why does it always have to be this and this and this and this and this and this and that? And a part of that is the divine masculine need to acknowledge that in a divine connection. The divine masculine is not driving the connection either, for real. Okay. So divine feminine, is important that you know that they aren't driving this either. Even though you feel like the ball is in their court, the ball's really in God's court. All right, because they still peeping this timing business. And this I meant what I said, this change though, and taking strength, stepping into their strength. So we got 19. And then there's also, so the divine masculine had two songs for the divine feminine. So they acknowledging this cycle that you guys are in and their role in that. And when they showing up like this too. So it's kind of hard to be a jealous person because you want your person when you, if they have somebody, else. Too, if both of y'all have somebody else, there's that mirroring that's happening, right? Because why is he like this? Okay, Spirit wouldn't tell me why he was like that. So there is some things too that Spirit isn't gonna let us know, but we got plenty of tea, trust me, because I can't even get to all of it. And then the second song, and I took it exactly because it was by the exact same artist, is Also You by Coco Jones. Okay. So, so much harder now. Now that I'm down in love. I'm down in love. How do I get up? Couldn't get no louder. We're meant to be. They say we even sound alike. Looking at my mirror. Come a little closer. Show me different sides. I want to be living with you. Ooh, we go together. All right, with this right here. Like brand new shoes in perfect weather. Little mama fine, and he a dime piece. Gotta be from heaven, looking like my blessing. You like my drink in the Sahara. Didn't I say something about the desert, you guys? Yes. And Cairo. I did look that up, y'all. That's in Egypt. Cairo in Africa, bro. Hey, I be doing some stuff. I'm gonna be doing all I know. Or spirit be spiriting. Right. You like my drink in the Sahara. Yeah, quenching that thirst. You showed me things I never saw, and you know why? You real life. Came in my heart and it taught me to love again. You get me started. It's the way that you keep me honest. You don't come often. Came in my heart and it taught me to love again. Is this real life? Yeah. Is it real? Boy, is it real? Is this real life? Yeah, is it real? Got me on my knees, on my knees, on my knees, cause I need that, baby. Ooh, we talk to God and wait. Ooh, I must have prayed so well for it. I swear on it. I want to be living with you. We go together like brand new shoes in perfect weather. Yeah, and the whole song repeats again. And then the outro is so much harder now. Now that I'm down in love. Now that I'm down in love. How do I get up? So get into it in the 3D, I feel like is why the masculine feels like this. All right, Spirit. So tell me what the divine feminine Spirit bottom of the deck talking about some. You all right? No, you are right, Spirit. Okay, this is just for you, baby. This is for you, for them, for all of us. All right. I'm about to say for us, but yes, for all of us on this divine counterpart chart. Okay, well the you all right came out again, so we gonna take it. All right, so the divine masculine may be wanting to tell you, divine feminine, that you are right. Like they see your side too. Maybe that's helping them find that tranquility, right? That positivity, that strength, to have that same level of faith that you do. Because I feel like while we showing up in this energy, we got like the boss. Yeah. But the divine masculine is having a human experience too. So there is them tendencies, right? They're nervous. Have I lost everything? Okay. Will you choose me? We got that angel number 4. We have 5 on the table, 9. So I feel like they are clearing up some of their own doubts in the 3D as well as in the 5D, since we have lots of 5s on the table. So what is this? Oh, they want you to know that you matter, divine feminine. Oh, I just took that right in my heart chakra. That's the one chakra we ain't got on the table, but that's okay, babe, because the divine feminine got that part for you. So all the chakras. Right. Spirit, we have any more messages from this deck? The divine feminine. Yeah. Seek professional advice. So continue to tap in to spirit. Continue to grow. Yeah, they want to hold you, divine feminine. So they perhaps want you to take the block down. Maybe you are the one that blocked them out energetically. They would like for you to take the block down. We're going to do this one in a little bit of a like reverse. So I'm going to, with these messages of love oracle, 5745. So the age is 57, 45 could also be significant for some of my later bloomers. A lot of these counterparts that I read for, I feel like they are in that grown and sexy range, okay? Like 25 and up. So we got 23 on the table. That might have been some shit that you was doing a few years ago or something, right? Yeah. Divine Feminine, they want you to know as confident as they are, as successful as you see them, as this divine energy, this divine piece of source. They have fears too. They are having a human experience too. So I think that they are scared of you, like maybe having them on a pedestal that's too high for them to maintain. And they're scared of this like rejection, right? All right, spirit. Spirit be spirited. Spirited. Yeah. They feel blocked. So both of you guys feel blocked. Again, like I'm saying, as the reader, this might be spirit so that y'all could grieve each other in peace if there is going to be a need to grieve. So I think it might be imperative at this time for y'all to make y'all's decisions separately, like without having to tap in too. Even though the tap in has already been tapping in, right? So I'm blocked. If it's not energetically, then there is something blocking them in the 3D from reaching out. And that's why they're questioning whether or not they've lost everything. Because I see, like, we haven't talked about the third party, but there's a reason why they're in this hangman energy. Spirit. Whew. And Divine Feminine, they also want you to know that they think about sex with you. If they have had it. Girl. Girl. Listen to that You song. Listen to You. And what I say? My shit be working like Dory sometimes. What was I looking at? Oh, and Here We Go. I love that song though. The Here We Go song is dope. So they definitely are thinking about sexy time with you, or when they will have this union and get the chance to have that intimacy with you. And it doesn't even just have to be the actual sex part, even though Spirit's coming through and clutch with that. So perhaps they also initially in the beginning thought that this might have just been sex, like about, you know, whether you could pull them or, you know, some type of internal validation for you. They were scared of that. So they thought that this was, because I'm paying attention to the fact that I have that over here. And maybe they also kind of like pulled back from this, reeled back from this, felt that hurt from this. Even if you guys never met, maybe I was, you know, dreaming some things, astral traveling some things, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, whatever is going on in the 3D, that soul is feeling like this. I feel lonely because for the first time, right, there is that energetic block, that feeling like something is missing, right? Not because they're not whole or you're not whole, but because that feeling of known, of seen, of comprehended, felt, they see you, see them. So outside of that experience, like everything else in comparison gives that lonely ass feeling eventually. Okay, Spirit. Oh, Divine Feminine. They also want you to know, regardless of how together it seems on the surface, on the outside looking in, they want you to know that on certain levels, their life is a mess right now. Okay, or perhaps they feel like a mess right now. And they're wondering, how could you ever forgive the mess I made? Yeah, see, sometimes these lover oracle messages are a little dark. Yeah. So they may be feeling very resistant to this in the 3D, guys. So don't get discouraged if their higher level self hasn't connected it to their 3D self about who you actually are. I feel like they're gonna be real solidified about it here in a second. Okay. But the why can't I move on from you? Because you are not in control, sir. Okay. Spiritist. All right, Spirit said this your friendly reminder from a reader that doesn't give a shit about hurting your feelings, okay? You're not in control. They're not in control. Y'all had to do what y'all had to do when y'all had to do it. And she knows that. So Divine Masculine, if you watching me, to see if I can tap into y'all, she can forgive it because she understands exactly how you can make a mess of something and self-sabotage it. Y'all have the same soul, the same knee-jerk reactions. That's why there's that mirroring going on when you listen to you. There's like, they say that we even like mirror, like, and then you want it your way, but I want it mine. Like, that's a very similar stubborn ass energy, right? Yeah. So they want to acknowledge their role and where you guys have gotten to as well, Divine Feminine, and they appreciate you taking accountability. They are hurt by that third party situation on your end if you were the initial person, or they feel like you were the initial person to have a third party. They're very, very jealous. Y'all mirror each other with this energy, though. You don't like that third party. Y'all don't even like spirit being in it for real. And that's the biggest problem right there. And one of the very few positive messages just came from the Divine Masculine Shadow. Please do what is best for your heart. With the I'm triggered, you've triggered me. Please do what is best for your heart. Yeah, they felt triggered with you. They've been used before, right? They've been used before. And they may have thought with how you had moved initially, maybe because they didn't know you yet, like y'all was brand spanking new, right? I feel like some of these letters, this like love letter idea that I had is kind of turning into these is my confessions from when we first met type shit. Okay. All right. No, we're gonna get some light messages. Let's put some light messages on this triggered and blocked and business. Scary of rejection and stuff. Y'all don't mind any background noise that y'all might catch. My nephew be in there on his game, playing with his friends, talking cold cash money shit, giggling like a hyena, cracking up. You know what I'm saying? Like the only only way a teenage boy whose voice is changing can do. You know what I'm saying? Sounded like a whole girl in there, but that's all right. Oh, finally, okay. Yes, spirit. Here's the heart chakra. That's the higher heart chakra. So I was thinking about that. I am blocked. No. So there may be something about the masculine in the 3D that's trying to block out or ignore. With that, here we go. So there is a song and dance in this cycle that they are kind of sick of, and maybe they confuse that with a karmic misunderstanding that you guys are nothing like a karmic. This is cyclical in nature because life is cyclical in nature, right? So I feel like they are really, because this deck just slid over, they are really working on their tranquility when it comes to understanding you in this higher heart space chakra. This space of clarity and longevity and strength and positivity and emotion. And they are understanding that like that common, idea of like, oh well, when this person can only give, maybe they only got 5% at this time, then the other person sometimes they got 95%, right? So the divine masculine wants to also acknowledge, oh yes, that you was going through your cleanse and they're going through their cleanse now. Yeah. There also may be, there's Gemini on the table. So June could be significant. June 25th. We also have 4 for the month of April, 7 for the month of July. We did get Cancer on there too. Yeah, we have the moon energy, so there's lots of trusting spirit. So I feel like in the divine masculine's energy, the divine feminine, it like he wants you to know that he's cleansing this experience, like re-looking at it, trying not to just be like, oh God, and instantly frustrated, right? Because I told y'all about that. Like, you couldn't talk to me a while back about no twin flame journey. I was like, oh, really how it was, bro. Yes. Spirit says it's all a part of the sacred geometry of this soul. Okay, so transmuting their anger right now is a lot of the reason why spirit is holding them back, because they're like, are you fucking serious? Like, every time I think that I could move on and maybe I could love somebody, you know what I mean? Maybe I could be happy. And even if it ain't with these first my folks in separation, and even if it ain't with the person that God meant for me to have, because they're doing whatever they're doing, right? Because the divine masculine, I'm sure, has felt that way about the divine feminine in their runner energy. Okay, I'm sure there was some blaming happening, some pointing around. At the end of the day, though, this connection is not like malicious. It's just like, damn, bro, that kind of was what it was, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So 24 could be significant. Something could significant could happen when you were 24, when they were 24. Oh, I'm hearing maybe they initially met you when they was 24 or 25. So we do have that 25 on the table. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where was 25 at? 45, 47. Mm-mm. 5, 47. I don't see 25, spirit. Oh, well. Yeah. But they would be lying if they said that you was not a part of their manifestation too. Because they was wishing and hoping and thinking and praying and 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 thinking and praying. I don't know why the theme for my best friend's wedding just played to for that for that manifestation. So um oh I'm hoping that the divine masculine didn't friend zone you, divine feminine, because that's a dumbass move on your part, bruh. You really think you're gonna be able to be her for friend? Spiral slide boy. The fuck out of here. I want y'all to acknowledge the fact that some cards was stuck in this here. But I needed all of these. Yeah. So I feel like the divine masculines also do not want to be in the chaser energy. So both of the counterparts have been feeling like they've been chasing. I'm cracking up. Everybody thought that they was chasing the other person. Like, y'all running around this lap. Oh my God. Everybody just stands still. Nah, but still not moving, right? Yeah, they want to acknowledge as well they have never felt a passion this intense either. These 3 cards came up in the divine feminine to divine masculine reading to commitment. All right, Spirit. This one is longer, I think, or about almost the same. I think the other one's like 117 or something. We about like a minute in. I think we made some good timing, even for as roundabout ways as I was getting there. Yeah, self love. So the masculine, I am still trying to heal. As I'm hearing they may have been so career focused that some of their like emotional, mental work, their homework, especially the emotional homework, a lot of that emotional home with that higher heart chakra, we didn't get the heart chakra. We got the higher heart chakra. So spirit is trying to touch in and tap into them. And I feel like maybe on a lot of levels they might have been so emotionally unavailable that they feel somewhat numb unless you're involved, divine feminine. Unless you're involved. They're not numb anymore. Hold up. Wait a minute. Fuck you talking. What you mean? What you say to me? Yeah. They were unsatisfied with the way things were going. So that's why they realized they needed some more self-love. Like that was a lifetime journey. They were unsatisfied though with the initial, like upon meeting you, maybe they didn't see you in the best light because you wasn't even able to show up in your best light. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Oh. Mm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So, this may have been what they felt like in the beginning. But being away from you, having that time of self love helped heal that unsatisfied and unappreciative energy, helped them see you in a different light, in a different perspective than from that fear, right? They're acknowledging that there's always going to be this reunion energy between the two of you. We will always come back to each other. Yeah, forgiveness. So they want you to know, divine feminine, that they're struggling. We got 118 when I just said that. So the number 9, those cycle completions, have I lost everything? So they are concerned with the work that they still need to do on this emotional forgiveness, on this heart chakra place, on that feeling of betrayal with this I'm a very jealous person. That third party energy is a line they don't like to have crossed, because a lot of people have crossed it. But I think it's important to also bring yourself back down to the 3D reality, right? And note, like, if y'all was not in a committed relationship, then this is emotional forgiveness, right? Excuse me. And blessing me, yes. Shit. That was the other nostril. And the other eye. Jesus. This joint be red. Okay. But yeah, forgiveness. So they've been spending that time gaining clarity learning a lot more about forgiveness and grace and, extending that to you as well. Drink while I can breathe, guys. Excuse me. Woo, shit. Oh my God, spirit. As my eye is watering, looking like a little tear soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Absolutely. That's the mic drop right there at 1:20:55. Oh my bad, 1:20:35. But there's a reason why I seen it double fives at first. My eyes ain't that bad. They is a little blurry though from all that water that was just leaking out of them. So in the 3D, they feel stressed out about this, overwhelmed. Mm. Yes, I love that. I always feel connected to you. Yeah. So this may have been something that somebody with this seek professional advice, that somebody gave them wrong advice about, and they've been taking the time during this most recent separation, yeah, to get some new advice, and that had an unexpected outcome, right? And things didn't go quite how they planned. All right, it turned out that wrongful advice was uber wrong. Yeah, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. This third party, I knew the third party was going to come up, and ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So the masculine is doing the ego work to, the ego shadow work with that third party secrets. I haven't told you everything. So there are things you still don't know, Divine Feminine. There's more conversations that y'all need to have. And then shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. So perhaps you you showed up in a way that they couldn't deny or even remotely like pretend in, right? While you appeared to show up kind of unbothered. So I feel like the divine masculine also wants you to know that yes, you do have a poker face, right? When you want to have a poker face, divine feminine, you have a very strong poker face. And that might be a self-defense mechanism. Divine masculines, yeah. Will you choose me? So there is some concern, but I feel like out of all of this fear during this season, like they're shifting through all of that, tapping into this higher consciousness. At the same time, you are birthing a new you on the outside, divine feminine. I feel like you're masculine while he's mastered the external on the inside. On the inside, still achieving this. And bottom of the deck, was love. All right. Still figuring out how to tap into that. And a Libra could be significant. Tomatoes. We got the love potion number 9 right here. But guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I feel like someone's knocking on my door or something. But so this reading is definitely long enough. Divine feminines and divine masculines. I hope this brought you guys a bit more peace of mind, peace of heart space, some more mental clarity that will help you tap into those emotions, right? And I'm wishing y'all love, light, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right.